Hi, DLL. Last week, Luke mentioned that he was trying to take public transport more often. I was wondering why, and maybe if he's been having a positive experience. I love talking the VTA in San Jose. Taking the VTA, sorry, it's split.
No.
Well, that's Vancouver public transit for you.
That's why.
Yeah.
So I try to take more public transit often when I'm away from home. Here, it's not really possible. Getting from where I live to work on public transit only would be a horrible experience. Now, getting to and from seemingly basically anywhere when I was in Taiwan, yeah, absolutely take public transit. The buses were better, the trains were better, the high-speed rail existed, all that type of stuff. I would love it if we had high-speed rail from Vancouver to like Kelowna, Kamloops. That would be awesome. I think would really open up BC in a big way, because there's a lot of people that just are not willing to do that drive because there's some parts of it that are like
actually treacherous.
Yes.
Especially with all the deer and stuff.
Like people's parents tell their kids not to do the drive when they newly have a car. This is a thing. If you could travel there,
it's dangerous.
If someone from Kelowna or Kamloops could take a train so that they could come into Vancouver and see like a Canucks game, and let's say drink at the Canucks game, so they're able to safely commute home on the train instead of driving.
Nap on the train while they go home.
Nap on the train, do whatever. If people from out there, Hope, Kelowna, Kamloops, etc., could take high-speed rail into Vancouver to
we've
work,
got the West Coast Express,
and then go back,
and
then go back home
joke.
after work because they're on a train that's super fast. That would really open the province up. We have this weird problem where everybody's stuffed in this weird, broken, sinking corner. And it just sucks.
And privatizing public transit was not the solution.
No.
You know why the UBC routes are always like overpacked? Because everyone who rides them has a Go card. And they're not profitable. So they don't care.
Transit shouldn't be profitable.
It's not the point of it. It's infrastructure, for crying out loud. That's what our taxes are supposed to pay for.
Why don't we have a SkyTrain in Langley?
Well, it's coming, isn't it?
Yeah, but like our
they voted it down last time.
Don't even get me started on the SkyTrain, because I argue with people about Vancouver public transit. They'd be like, "It's really good. You got the SkyTrain." It's like, and especially back then, it was like
they've probably never been anywhere else.
There were like 2 lines, and Vancouver is the entire Greater Vancouver Regional District. It's not just the city of Vancouver. And as soon as you go outside of just there, it's atrocious. It's horrible.
UCR Buffalo said, too many people feel they need their autonomy too. I'm not saying to take autonomy away. I feel like you have more autonomy if you have the ability to high-speed rail to Kelowna or Kamloops.
When I was going to school,
you could decide to zoop out there really fast, even if you don't have a car, or if your car might not make it the whole way, or whatever else.
GM Shippo says, "This is me whenever someone complains that the U.S. Post Office isn't profitable." It's not the point. Was it ever profitable? I mean, okay, maybe, but still, it doesn't matter. Like the whole rain, snow, sleet, hail, blah, blah, nothing stops the mail. Like, that's not because that's profitable. That's because that's just public infrastructure that like is needed. Equipped says Japanese rail is private. However, Japanese culturally...
There are very annoying parts about that.
...is an extremely different place than North America.
Big time. It's really annoying in Japan when you have to like switch stations, but the stations are right next to each other. The only real reason why I need to switch stations is because they're different companies.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening?
And like I couldn't find...
But the train in Japan is light years ahead of where we are, obviously.
I couldn't find the platform for a train I was trying to take because technically the like part of the terminal that I was standing in was owned by the other one, so they had
signs.
So they had no signs for it.
I ran into that problem.
I was so angry. It's like actually extremely angry.
There are some signs for the competing ones before people freak out, but yeah.
Yeah, not enough, and not at that station.